My leadership style is one that allows my people to be creative and to do what they need to do to get their job done. I will provide guidance and direction when needed, but I like to consider myself as the kind of leader who will give the particularly the experienced employees and the managers the autonomy to do what they believe is good for the company and for themselves. I try to get them to operate in a manner in which they are a mini entrepreneur inside of our business and to operate accordingly. I'm inspired by any leader who has managed to be successful with limited resources. I say this because pretty much any seasoned manager can manage when they have adequate resources, when they have lots of money and lots of people and all kinds of things they need to be successful. The challenge comes when you don't have adequate resources and you have to manage your way through it. I really believe that that's the mark of a good manager who can do that. I believe the biggest challenge facing the industry today would be finding people. We all know that people make any organization, good, bad, or indifferent, but we as an industry have a hard time attracting the best and the brightest. So I believe that the NAED Educational Foundation is doing a very good job in educating everybody about who we are, what we do, and why it would be a good opportunity for someone to come into this industry. For someone just starting out in the industry as an employee or even as a manager, I would say, if possible, find a mentor or a sponsor, someone who can show you the ropes in this industry. It's a very small industry, and very few people outside of this industry understand us, understand what we do, how we go to market. It's not the same as a lot of other businesses that sell products. So I think that for someone starting out, to have someone who can mentor them, regardless of their level, is the best way to start out, because having an MBA and smarts is not going to get you there most of the time in this industry. The best advice that someone has ever given me is, the first one is, you can't reason with unreasonable people. And by that, I think we need to understand that there, regrettably, are a lot of unreasonable people, and we need to know when to hold and when to fold and when to walk away. Firstly, the technology has changed drastically, and secondly, I think the mergers and acquisition activity has changed the industry drastically. So those are the two things that I think have changed the most since I started. I believe my biggest success was convincing early on manufacturers in this industry to allow me to become an authorized distributor when I had no experience in this industry, firstly, and secondly, also convincing banks and the manufacturers to give me the lines of credit that I needed to operate. This took a while, needless to say, and I had to earn it, but once I received those lines of credit, it allowed me to focus and concentrate on business development other than how I'm going to pay my invoices. I think I would consider my biggest failure is not purchasing a building, particularly when the market bottomed out. We should have purchased a building. I didn't do so, trying to be frugal, but I found out now that we're trying to do so, that it's a lot more expensive. So the lesson that I've learned that it's going to cost me a lot more money. If I were not in the electrical industry, I would be probably a retired government executive. I resigned from a managerial position in the federal government to start this business. And all of my peers and/or my contemporaries who were in the federal government have all retired from the federal government. So I too would probably be a retired federal government manager. In the next 10 years, much to my dismay, I believe there will still be a lot more M&A activity. There will be fewer specialty distributors, small specialty distributors like ourselves. I think there will always be a need for some of us, but I think that the M&A activity will continue to acquire most of the ongoing concerns that are profitable and doing well.